Ladies and gentlemen, welcome here at Cav Racing Network for yet another race. It's Thursday night, so no Sunday night Skippy, but we have a special. It's the Alt F4 of SNS with our new cars. And of course we're going to see some old names, we're going to see some new names. It's basically just a test run up here. See what we can do and how much fun it is to actually watch these races. We have around 18-19 people on the track, so it's going to be a lot of fun. About some names that we know. Leo Oktarov, look at that. If you missed him in the skip, well, welcome back, because here he is actually driving on the road. You do recognize him on the colors and on his speed, because he has the same speed as usual. He is currently on first position. Gonna have a quick look. Yes, he is on first position with a 1:21, and he is going to set up. This qualification is very, very short, only 2 laps. And this is his second lap. So can he actually repeat himself? And he does make a movement. Look at that, a 1:19. He is now 2/10 from Nick Mazza on the second spot. And then Ches Weber, who is already finished. Oh, that's interesting to see. And then I'm, of course, looking at Jeffrey Decker. We know Jeffrey Decker is quick. How quick is he? He is this quick. Look at this. He is also getting into the 1:19s, and he is on that pole position, the number 13, because that is what the battle is going to be. It's going to be Jeffrey Decker and Leo Oktarov in that front. Of course, we have Chaz Weber, Nick Mazza, definitely up there for some chances, but Jeffrey Decker, look at this, 1:19. I'm gonna have a quick look. Melody Sean still on tracks. He's currently on 15th position, trying to see if she can actually produce a better lap time. It's great to see her drive. She was in Daytona and now here in Road Atlanta with the Alt F4. Relatively close together with the 17 drivers, 2.7 seconds with Jake Ashe, and I'm sure he can do better. And just as I hope that Melody Chance is going to make a move, and she's going into the pit, so she's not making a move. Practicing that pit stop, and look at this, quite aggressive going in there. Good practice, because we will go into the pit a couple of times. Not in our first race. The first race is actually a sprint race, where we will have 10 minutes of racing. It's a very, very sprinty race, and that will actually set up for our feature, which will be, if I look correctly, 40 minutes. And there will be some tire changes. So, yeah, I think qualification is finished for most drivers. See a couple of them still on track. Let's see if we can get some people up and running. Michael Rebak up here. You can recognize him on the Taco Bell. He is currently on the 15th position, and you will see there will be a battle in the back and in the front. It's always nice racing here in the Alt F4. It's great. We really practiced for a couple of seasons, and in this season I think all the good qualities are coming out. There's a lot of clean racing, so I hope that we can see that here as well. It is a little bit of a surprise. People don't know that we're going to have a broadcast, so hope that they will keep it nice and clean. But these are the last drivers. I see still Thomas Photos coming in. Maybe he can still improve. He is driving a little bit quicker than he was doing in that earlier lap. 1.9 seconds behind Decker. And that's probably not what he's aiming for, but maybe in that top 10. That's oh no, that's not going to happen. He's probably just driving along. So that means that we will get to see a grid very soon. Thomas is just going to practice a little bit more over here. This is the long straight where we're going to see a lot of overtakes, especially in this last corner. If you want to do it, this is the place to do it. Up here it's also possible, but it's going to be a little bit more tighter. So let's hope in the first few laps that people keep it nice and tidy. Also, Thomas Photos is now trying to see if he can get into that pit easily. A little bit less aggressive than Melody, but safe as sound he is in. And that means that the whole field of 19 drivers is in. We have 2 drivers who haven't qualified. I hope that they're going to drive. Matt Zepka especially is one of my favorite drivers in the ATC, and he is hip here in SNS finally, I would nearly say. They will have a very short briefing, and I hope it will be very short because we're going to go quickly. Jeffrey Decker, first position. Leo Octaro, second. Nick Mazza, congratulations. Great job from him on that third spot. And then Chad Patterson, Chas Weber, John Fertita, Ray Bartnikowski. And I'm going to have a quick look if we're not already starting, because sometimes they start without me. They apparently don't want to wait for me. But they're still over there. Here we see the whole field with Matt Zepka, Jake Asche and Chris van der Woert on the last places. Then we should get ready for a very, very, very interesting race. Still waiting for the last people up here. Was looking for Chris Stewart, but I don't see him. Love his videos always. But apparently he's too busy for this race. So we'll have to do it without him. But plenty of drivers up here. Jeffrey Decker is going to take us on to the race. We do see here the engines. It is important. Just a different little Skipian. Look at this. Oh, the engines are going. And look at this, the whole field is going through nicely through that first corner. A little bit, don't see many changes coming over already. Oh, Chris is in Daytona, of course. Well, we're going to see some nice pictures from there. Up here in Road Atlanta, we do see that Jeffrey Decker still holds that first position from Leo Octaro. They're already running away from Nick Mazza. Chas Weber behind them, and then it's Chas Peterson currently on that 5th position. I do see some battling going on. Oh! Major crash over here. Who's not involved? Thomas Photos is involved. Let's have a quick look what exactly happened. Started all with Tim Veleta. Oh, goes in there over there. And then it's big chaos. I see Michael Rebak is involved. Now, we're going to see that one a little bit later coming back, because that was an interesting move. On the moment, we do see the fight going on with Chas Weber and Nick Mazza on 3rd position. So it is an interesting battle up there. Chas Peterson is in there as well. It's really a close battle for that top 3. Number 1 and 2 are a little bit further away, but this is the battle that we want to see. Nick Mazza is holding on. Chas Weber in the outside. He's trying to see if he can get there. But behind there, we see Ray Bartnikowski, John Fertita, and Chad Peterson going 3 wide. They're taking a nice line over there. That was mayhem, Greg Sharp, but on the moment here, this battle looks very clean, and they do need to go side by side can't continue here in the S forms, and they're all following Nick Mazza on the moment. Great to see this driving. And here he comes again. Chas Weber takes the outside line, wants to see if he can make a move or at least scare him. And he's now on that outside line, but Chas holds it nicely. And does he have a better exit now? And he does. Look at that. That's an amazing move from Chas Weber. Just holding it on that outside, and Nick Mazza is now falling back. Ray Bartnikowski comes on the side-by-side. They're not done yet. This is what I mean when I talk about a sprint race. We only have 7 minutes left, and they know that. And this is really a nice battle. Look at this, we're going 4 wide. Well, who is not involved in this battle? This is an interesting battle. And it is now Ray Bartnikowski who takes 4 positions and goes on that first position over there. But then it's still Nick Mazza who holds on. Chas Weber is passed by him now. It's really that job from John Fertita and Chas Weber. Interesting. Oh, and we do see there's now more people coming out of the pit. Michael Rebak holds off. Let this whole group by, and that works quite nicely. And then I want to go quickly to the front because I want to have a quick look at Jeffrey Decker and Leo Octarov. Leo Octarov is running always in first position in this race, and he's trying to see if he can do that again. But he's not doing that over here. He's trying to see if he can get a good exit, but Jeffrey Decker knows this, and now they're going to be the battle for the long run. And I want to give some time to them because this is an interesting and always nice battle to see. Not yet important. It's the feature where I really get the most points, but of course Jeffrey Decker wants to win this race from Leo Octarov. And here he comes. Leo Octarov takes that position. Jeffrey can't hold that, and that's the battle that we're going to see for quite a bit of times. And then a little bit further back, we see John Fertitta and Chad Peterson, Nick Mazza, side by side. Jason Green, recognizable on the green car. He is there as well now. And it's JR Hoops who's going to be involved in that. Oh, and they're again wide in that last corner. Well, this is the sprint race, yeah, so if people crash out, they can all start in the back yet again. But it's JR Hoops over here who's fighting, and oh! He pushes off Green. Green is going off, but holds that car. How did he do that? Amazing technique from Green. Look at this, Green. So Green goes off track over here. Gets that small little push and holds it steady. Oh, nice move from him. And he can hold back into this group, and no worry for him. A little bit battle will going on for this last 5 minutes. The group up here seems to be a little bit more greeted, but I'm going to have a quick look in the front because I want to see Jeffrey Decker and Leo Octarov again on that long straight, and it's again Leo Octarov who does that overtake. Interesting to see. And then we see the rest of the groups. They're a little bit further away now. Chas Webber and Ray Bartnikowski are for position number 3, really battling it out. And then we have that group of Chad Weberson, Nick Mazza, and John Fertitta. JR Hoops falls back a little bit, is driving along with Timothy O'Wright. And behind that is Jason Green and Chris Girondellis. And they're still driving on that first lap. We don't have many laps to go, so people will use this to basically see how this track is going on. Chas Webber wants to hold on to that third position, so he's fighting along with Ray Bartnikowski. But then we really go for that one big battle. The one big battle that we're going to see in the feature. Leo Octarov and Jeffrey Decker. Let's see if we can drive along with Jeffrey Decker to see what we actually have to see with him. Look at this. And he takes the inside here. It's a different move than Leo did last time. But it works. He gets him completely free. Leo is not even tempting, and that means he takes that position. Oh, Leo nearly had to go a little bit off track over there, but holds that car. The gap has grown a little bit now. And this is important because it is only those 8 laps, or 10 minutes, what did I say, 10 minutes. 3 minutes after that. And Leo seems to be going on a little bit more in the back. Oh, that's just perception because he is right over there. I do want to go quickly to the back a little bit, or to the 6th position. Nick Mazza and Chad Peterson still in that battle. John Fertitta is right over there. And then JR Hoops, a little bit further back, he holds off on Timothy O'Wright. Those are the big battles going on. I'm just looking up here. We do see Melody Chance driving along with Tim Vedetta. Oh, and I do see that Timothy O'Wright has made a crash. Let's have a quick look what exactly happened. A little bit too much curb. Yes, a little bit too much curb. Holds that car quite nicely. Nice save, no damage, and that means that he just keeps that car turning and focuses on the real race, the feature race. And while I say that, we of course want to have a quick look. Let's do a full lap with Leo and Jeffrey. How is this going? Jeffrey Decker is really completely in there. And look at this, it's only the 10 minutes, but already they took 5 seconds off third position. It is really, those two are going to stride for position number 1. And currently it is still Leo Octaro for yet again Leo Octaro, but I think it's all about that last corner. And I'm pretty sure we're not in the last lap yet. Alright, so here we go. On to that long straight. Jeffrey's a little bit further away, but that's still good enough. At least to show his nose and to make it difficult, and he's going to do that right now. Look at this, here we go. He is past. But are we going to see the white flag right here? I do think so, that this is going to happen. Alright, look around. What is Barney holding in his hands? That's the most important thing that we want to know right now. I won't see it. Oh, alright, let's go to the next people. Let's see if we see Barney. Yeah, we do see a white flag. Okay, we do see a white flag. So this is the white flag, and Jeffrey Decker is the leading. But we do have that last straight. Everybody knows that. Leo knows that. Jeffrey knows that. All the viewers of Jeffrey Decker knows that. So can he hold that on? This is just the battle for position number 1. And then, of course, we see Chess Weber and Rebak Nikowski. We're still battling over there. They're also going to have that long straight in the end. So it's going to basically put our camera onto that long straight and see where we're going to have it. Here goes Leo. Onto the long straight. This is the last straight. This is 4 points over here. Jeffrey Decker is trying everything to skip a little bit of points because Leo Octaro has the power. And he's going here again. He is going, and Jeffrey Decker is making it very difficult. They're going side by side there. Oh, what a move. This is really Jeffrey Decker on his strongest, and he takes first position in the sprint race. Nice move, Jeffrey Decker. And then, of course, let's go to Chess Weber, because Chess Weber has a difficulty with Rebak Nikowski. Rebak Nikowski actually passed him already, and he takes the third position. Great comeback from Rebak Nikowski. Nick Matza comes in right behind Chad Peterson for 6th position. And then we see John Fertitta, and here we see J.R. Hopes, Jason Green. Do we have any battles going on? No, everybody is driving now, just coming back in. But that was an interesting battle and a great fight from Jeffrey Decker. I wouldn't expect that Leo wouldn't pass him over there. But that is the skill of Jeffrey Decker. And he showed us now qualification. He showed us in the sprint. And what can he do in the feature race? Because that is a long race. As I said, it is 40 minutes. We will have a guaranteed pit stop. So, yeah, this is going to be an exciting part. You'll see some drivers who are probably going to try to see if they can enter the pit correctly, but that's not possible anymore. So that was our heat. Let's have a quick look at that heat before we go into the next race. And I want to see the right results. Look at this. Jeffrey Decker, winner. Looks good, doesn't it? Leo Octaro, currently holder of 2nd position. And then Rebak Nikowski, Chess Weber, Chas Peterson, and Nick Matza, John Fertitta, J.R. Hoops, Jason Green, Chris Girondellis. Nice from him to join over here. And then we see Chris van der Woert. I think it's first time here in the Alt F4. Great position, currently on the 11th. Melanie Chance, great to see her back in SNS. And then Timothy O'Wright, Tim Valletta, Carter Stickney, Matt Zepka, Michael Rebak, Thomas Fotos, and as last but not least, Jake Ashe. Or is he the last? No, he's not the last. Let's make this sure. Oh, he is the last. Yeah, he was the last. But let's see if he can do a little bit better. And I know he was very busy, but he was looking forward to this race on Discord. Let's have a quick look if we see some nice cars driving over here. Timothy O'Wright, new driver. think it is his first time. I'm not 100% sure, I'll be honest. He's one of our green cars. He's the dark green car. All the way from UK. Not sure what time it is over there, but that's dedication, people. Hopefully he does alright here in this race. And then of course Chris van der Woert. Always love the new paintings that people made on the car. And then of course Leo Oktarov. Leo Oktarov, we expect so much from him. And it's ridiculous because he just started in this season. And from the race 1 he was so fast already. I wish I could drive one more lap with him, but the warm-up has been finished, and that means that we're going to start with the race. The sooner the better, I could say. Because that battle for 3, that is going to be something going on. Chris Girondellis is also with us today. Tim Valletta is actually from Australia. Look at that. Interesting. So if you want to drive the Alt F4 Skippy of a Sunday night, Thursday night, I don't know. The Alt F4 League, the SNS League, then go to the Discord because it's an enormous fun race. And here we go again for the second, for the feature. Jeffrey Decker is going to do it again. A lot of smoke in the back. But everybody seems to go by quite nicely. And here they go. This first corner wasn't the problem. We were more going to look a little bit further, but it seems that everybody comes clear. Here they come. Alright, as you see Rebak going off track, so that is Chaz Webber who's going to be side by side right over there. And for the rest it looks relatively clean. Chris Girondellis is going very, very close by to Jason Green, but on the moment he doesn't take any positions. Oh, nice moves over here. And look at this, here they all come. That's Jake Ashe on the last position, but the real fight that we have going on here is... oh no! Again a big crash over there, and it's again Tim Valletta who has, I think, a little problem over there. Let's have a quick look what exactly happened. Oh, and then... Thomas Photos is standing still, or everybody's standing still. Always interesting. Let's see if we can see that again. Well, everybody holds brake. That's quite nicely, but that was a big mess over there. And then we look at here again. We do see some fights going on. Leo Oktarov and Jeffrey Decker gone again. So let's go look at that fight in a little bit further back, because we here see Tess Peterson. And I saw a battle going on. But the biggest battle that's actually going on over here is with, again, for third position, Chaz Webber, Ray Bartnikowski, and Nick Motza. They're trying to see if they can run with the 4 of them. Maybe they can do a little bit more than Leo Oktarov and Jeffrey Decker, because currently they are already 2.2 seconds ahead. And we're just in lap 2. Those guys are so quick. Alright, we do see here Ray Bartnikowski attacking Nick Motza for 4th position. But he can't hold that, and that's a nice move from Nick Motza. Knows where this car behind is, and he holds off. Great move from him. Leo Oktarov is in 2nd position, while Jeffrey Decker is still holding on that 1st position very, very nicely. But I think the battle is still with Ray Bartnikowski, because Ray wants to pass Nick Mazza, and he is gonna try. Where is the position possible? Ray has rejoined the Alt F4 League. He was for a couple of races not available. He didn't like the tracks, but when he comes back, he is immediately going over here for the podium. And look at that, how close he can be with Nick Mazza. It's all about the exit over here, and he has a good exit. Look at that, he has a good exit. Nick Mazza is defeated in this way. Now he comes. Of course, he has to look at the back, because I think it's Chad Peterson who's in the back, but that's not his problem on the moment. He wants to pass. He is getting closer and closer, but he's not doing it. He's staying on the outside to get a really good exit over here. Oh no! Look at this. Whoa! And another one. Another one bite the dust. That was Jason Green. Yeah, too bad. Oh, and we see more people going off. That was Michael Rebak also going off. That means that John Fertitta is actually finding a partner over here. He can pass Michael Rebak quite easily. Oh, a lot of things going on. And Jeffrey Decker, where's Jeffrey Decker? Oh, I was a little bit worried. It's a little bit further away. Look at this, Leo Aktarov. Something happens in the back and immediately he's going away. So Ray Bartnikowski has been going into the pit. For him, I think maybe an early pit. Maybe he can get a quick repair so he can come back onto the track. But this will cost him a little bit of time. And I don't think any position for position number 3. That's currently holding by Chas Webber. Nick Mazza is a little bit further back. As you can see, we're now getting already a little bit wide. A little bit of less drafting, and we're only in lap 4. Still 34 minutes to drive. Matt Zepka crashed in the back. Maybe we can have a quick look after we are going to have a quick see what happens with Chris Girondellis and Chris van Woert, because they are having the battle of the Chris part over here. And it is currently Chris Girondellis who leads that, tries to see if he can get any closer to Chad Peterson. Through the S's over here. No way of getting anywhere closer, but this is... Oh, and it's also Melody Jones that I see behind there. And look at this, Chris Girondellis gives up that position. Wants to stay in speed with Chris van Woert. He really is running it nicely. But I do think that Melody Chance has a great view from that battle. And here they come. Chris defends that line quite nicely. Chris Girondellis goes behind there, but I do think that Melody is now getting more and more pressure. Oh, Chris is actually behind there. Alright, so this is one of the closest battles. Of course, the closest battle is here in the front with our two suspicious, the two guys again, Leo Aktarov and Jeffrey Decker. I would like to say, of course, they are in the front, and of course, they're close to each other. This has been the battle the whole season long, and basically, this is much space in between them. And a lot of times, Leo is in the front, but I do think that this is the track for Jeffrey Decker. Jeffrey has been quick in qualification, has been quick in the sprint, and he has been quick on this race. Look at this feature. He's going fast. There's no defense from Leo. They're just trying to see what they can do. I think this is going to be, they're going to do this by the end of the race. Chris van Woerd is getting close to Melody Chance, and they are on that straight, but not close enough to it. They do an overtake. Alright, so let's have a look at some people that are driving a little bit further back in 11th position. We do see John Fertita. He's riding behind Jake Ashe, and that is 4th, 10th position. Nearly similar liveries, but not in the same team. Same color schemes. And he is getting closer and closer to Jake Ashe. John has found his speed in this race. He's gonna see if he can make that move happening. Look at that. In the essence, it's so difficult. This is a good point to actually get a lot closer. But Jake Ashe is very strong in here, and he takes full course to make sure that he holds. Look at this. A little bit offside. Still holds on, but this is the most important corner of the whole track. And then you can defend what you want, but with this draft, it's going to be an easy overtake for John Fertita. Is he going to do that in the outside or on the inside? Looks like just Jake is demanding that he do that go from the outside. And he does make that move. But this will be tight. Of course, it's not be tight. No, that's not be tight. Jake Ashe gives up that position, and they're swapping for 10th position. So John moved up. He's still 3 positions up from where we started. And our biggest change is Melody Chance. 5 positions up from where she started. Still in that battle with Chris van Woerd and Chris Girondellis in front of them. And then of course we have Chad Peterson driving that Marines car. And you would think, hey, he has a driver behind him. Yes, that is the driver behind him. But I think that's Jason Green, who's 16th on the moment. Because there is a bit of a gap behind him with Chris Girondellis. Let's have a quick look, because Chris van Woerd is going to make it tight. And while I say that, yes, they're going to be very tight. And while they do that on the first position, we also have a tight battle. It's getting a little bit more fighting right now. Jeffrey Decker actually overtakes in corner 1. We haven't seen that yet, or I haven't seen it yet. Does this mean a different strategy? Jeffrey Decker in the front. I'm a little bit shocked how far Jeffrey Decker is going away, but seems that Leo knows what he's doing, and he's coming back right on the end of this long straight. And I want to see the first corner from these two, see what Jeffrey Decker needs to do to hold off Leo Okarov. Is there being a signal up here? No, it's not. And let's have a quick look, because Melody Chance again fast. Oh! Do you see Chris van Woerd actually going off track? Let's have a look at that. Oh, holds that nicely. You saw that understeer going in, and he's just holding it, goes that fight line and loses that position, but not the end of the race, because this is such a long race. Nice save from him. Some person who didn't have a great save was Rebak Nikowski. We see him coming here into the SS. Already had a little bit of difficulties. Probably those tires are hot, and then this turn is devastated. But he holds it off the wall. Nice move. Holds it off the wall, and he can still continue. And we will see this happening a couple of times. Especially in this track I'm gonna have a quick look if I can see some track conditions and say something sensible about it. Had them over here. Yeah, I did. And while I'm looking at that, we're still looking at the Jeffrey Decker and Leo Akdarov show here for first position. It's not even that hot for an real Atlanta summer, but this battle is getting closer and closer. And again, we have long to go. I see that we still have 25 minutes? Yeah, 25 minutes. We're only 14 minutes into this race. Missed a little bit the battles. Chris van Woert is trying to see if he can catch up with Melody Chance after that incident that he earlier had and went off track and really throws it in over there. But on the moment, can't. Yeah, it's getting a little bit closer. Maybe on the straight it will work with that draft happening. Melody wants him on the inside. But no, doesn't. Interesting. And Melody holds it. Look at this. Melody is very strong in defending. We know that from her. And that was a great visualization of that. Chris van Woert couldn't get any pass there and said, no, I'm not going to try it. It is a long race. We're still so far away. They need to do a pit stop yet. And he is going to look inside over here again. A little bit more aggressive. And now they're going side by side, holding it. Oh, nice move. You need to do that with Melody because she won't give you the opportunity. You need to take that opportunity. And that's what Chris van Woert did. Really nice job. And he's not done yet. You can't overtake here, Melody. Don't do it. Chris is having troubles in that corner. Every time he slides out a little bit. And Melody does have a great opportunity to again show herself. And I do want to go to the front again because I want to see the overtake that Jeffrey Decker is just done over here. We could basically, for them, we could have packed camera just in that last lap. They're going to do that the whole time. And when I say that they're going to do that the whole time, everybody's going to do that the whole time. But here goes Melody. On to the straight. It's now Chris van Woert who holds that inside line very well. Although I do have to say Melody comes really close. Love to see what she's going to do here on that inside line. Last time she got passed by Chris van Woert right on this moment. Right in this first part. But this is not what Melody is going to do. A lot of speed that she holds on. You see there's a battle going on up here with Nick Matza and Chad Peterson. So I'm not sure if Chad is going really quick or Nick Matza has had an incident. Let's have a quick look at the lap times. No, Chad is just getting closer and closer. Every lap he has been speeding up a little bit. So that's going to be a nice battle for fourth position. And maybe Chad can even go further. And he wants to go immediately. So here he goes. A great move from him. Nick is not yet done, but Peterson says no way. And takes that first position. Is he going to hold that? I think Nick Matza is smarter than that. He sees those lap times as too. He's like, you know what? I'm just going to go by you. And Leo Akdarov is in the pit. Leo Akdarov is in the pit. All right. Let's drive along with him out the pit. all by himself. He went really in very early. And I can't imagine that Jeffrey Decker is going to stay out much longer. And that means most of the times that the pit stops are starting. So buckle up, because we will see something happening. He is not going in. Oh no, he's going to run him all by himself. And that's Jeffrey. Jeffrey has the confidence in this track. I told you before, he knows this track. He knows that he can win this track. So why would he go into the pits? He doesn't go there. He doesn't need to go. And it's now Leo Oktarov still driving on his own. But he will, if nobody's going in, he will need to pass on people. Mick Mazza, for instance, in front of him. 14 seconds. That's going to take a while. Let's have a quick look, because in the battle for position number 8, Chris van Woert and Timothy O'Wright are now getting closer and closer. And while I say that, Melody Chance is going into the pit. So she has now entered the pit. Have a quick look if I can. It's a very short pit stop from Oktarov. Look at that, 4.5 seconds he was standing still. That's basically nothing. Tess Weber also 4.9. So those are the guys that we really need to look for. Those are early pitters. And we will see something. And oh no! And here's some bad news for the people who are a fan of Melody Chance, because he has been crashing. I'm not sure where. Oh! Oh, and then also into the wall, so that will leave some damage over there. Probably has to do some repitting. And while I say that, let's go quickly back to these guys, because it's Wright and Fertitta who are going now nearly side by side. And also getting quite close to Chris van Woert. It's Chris De Angelis who's going into the pit. And of course, Jeffrey Decker into the pit. So let's have a quick look. Jeffrey Decker into the pit. Where is Leo Oktarov? Whoa! Leo Oktarov is long gone. What happened? No! Oh, Jeffrey Decker was not happy. Something went wrong in his pit. And I think... Oh no! And then he crashes over here. Oh no! This is not what we want to see. Oh no, yeah, he goes into the pit, and that means that Chaz Webber is currently holding first position, but he hasn't gone into the pit. He will do that, I think, this lap. No, he stays out. He wants to take that bonus point. Oh man, oh man, oh man. Jeffrey Decker. I think that was a right. I'm not sure how I can... Let's have a quick look. Oh, Jeffrey Decker was doing so nicely. Drops all the way back to 15th position after this incident. Where he basically... he goes a little bit too hard in, and it is Wright who drives over there, and then he goes straight into that wall. And that will mean that it's a very, very, very easy race for Leo Oktarov. He is currently on 3rd position, is also the one that already pitted. Let's have a quick look. Yeah, he's the only one who's in that pit stop, so Chaz Webber and Nick Mazza still have to come in. Great move, by the way, from Nick Mazza to be so up front again. But yeah, Jeffrey stole my my nice fight, because that was going to be the nice fight the whole race with Leo Oktarov, because he had the speed. He's got to be disappointed here as well. Leo Oktarov has no idea, still searching for Jeffrey Decker, but he can't find him because he's all the way back. He is still in the pit. I don't think he will come out anymore. What a disappointing race for him. Kes Weber has a good race. He's currently on that first position. Will drop back probably behind Leo Oktarov. But has an interesting fight. Is Nick Matza actually coming any closer? Let's look at the lap times. No, Nick Matza is not quicker on the moment, especially not the last 2 laps. Last 3 laps, actually. So that will take some time. Chris Weaver is really going into the 119s over there. Has some serious speed. That is Leo Oktarov and Jeffrey Decker speed. But he still needs to go into that pit, as I said before. And he will do that right here. Let's go. No. Alright, I'm not going to predict anything anymore. Another battle that we still see over here is Melody Chance and Ray Bartnikowski. Ray has been quicker all time, so he will see if he can make a move very quickly to come back into that top 10. Michael Rebak is right in front of him. I'm not sure on pit times. Because Ray had that incident, so yeah. Look at this, here he goes. And he can't even hold that. I don't think... yeah, she can hold that. Yeah, no worries, she can hold that quite nicely. And Ray Bartnikowski has a really good one over here, so... no time to waste. Ray, where are you? Oh, Ray's all the way over there. Completely different line. And I know Melody is driving on one screen, so she won't see him at all. But they're still holding. Oh no. Melody's going behind. Good. Michael Rebak goes into the pit on the moment, so he won't be in that top 10 anymore. It is really this battle for Melody Chance and Ray Bartnikowski for 10th position, or for 9th position on the moment. Jess Weber is into the pit. Great to hear that. Because that means that we will see where Leo Oktarov comes in. Leo is doing really fast time lapse. Look at this, 119, 119. Let's hope that Nick Matza can actually still hold this and get a first position in as fast. Because that will be a bonus point if you come across the finish line as first. But he will be close enough. Leo Oktarov, look at this, he's so close. He's already also onto the straight. Well, Nick Matza is on the end. Leo is in the beginning. But in first position, great drive from Nick Matza. We know him as a skippy driver, but we really accelerated here in the Alt F4. And he is going into the pit, too bad. Can't do that. And that means that Leo Oktarov here, already in the last corners. Getting ready to finish this lap. And takes that first position back. Now let's bring that map up. Look at this. They are everywhere. The field is pretty already completely lost from each other. 3 seconds, 4 seconds. It's hard to find the biggest battle on the moment. I do think that Nick Matza is having that battle, or is going to have that battle with Chad Peterson. Well, Nick holds on very long, wants to make sure that he has a good exit. I don't think it's the exit that he dreamed of. He's getting closer, but it's not close enough. Jeb Peterson is driving an excellent race tonight. Oh, but Nick Mazza, look at this. He goes for it. Always nice to see Nick doing this. Really makes it difficult for Chad, but Chad holds on. It has now that inside, and is it going to be side by side? Wow. And this is what we mean by league mentality. Great driving from both of them. As I said, the race is not over yet, especially not for this position. Third position is all up for grabs. Let's have a quick look what because behind there is actually Jeffrey Decker. Yes, Jeffrey Decker is 16th position, but he is again on the track, and that's great to see from him. And I know what he's going to do. I know if you're watching his stream right now, he is trying to set the fastest lap, because he knows if he gets the fastest lap from Leo, that saves him 1 point. So that's all what he's now tried to do. Try to see if he can get a hot lap in. Interesting to see if we can get his lap times. And that's the 119, and that is the quickest one on the moment, and that's exactly what I meant. Jeffrey Decker knows how to play this game for the championship, so he probably is not going to make it, but he's going to make it very, very difficult for Leo. And Leo is currently still 7.8 seconds, 7.9 seconds, yes. Well, he needs to make a big mistake. Will he lose this race? Chas Webber, exactly what he done. Really great job. Knows that it's difficult to hold on Leo and Jeffrey, but also knows that if he holds it on, he can get to that third position. And here he goes to that second position. Very, very steady race. Chas Webber is a driver of the Moradnes team, so then you know that he's good. It's passing over there, Rebak. Let's have a quick look, Rebak. Didn't have the luckiest race with Michael Rebak. See if he can do any better on Sunday. Because last Sunday he had a great race. See J.R. Hoops and Jason Green are coming in. Probably that is going to be the last pit stops that we're going to see. Yeah, that will be the last pit stops that we actually get into there. We have still 8 minutes to drive. Now, where are the biggest gaps? The biggest gap is currently here, the smallest gap is currently here with Chad Peterson and Nick Mazza. They're driving for the podium. And I do think that Chad Peterson is a little bit quicker on Nick Mazza, but that doesn't say anything. He still needs to pass him. While the sun is going down, we do see Chad Peterson coming closer, but not there yet. But this will be the interesting battle that we're going to watch a little bit longer. See if Chad Peterson is going to make that move on Nick Mazza in corner 1. But he's far, far, far from it. Uses this track just to get any closer to Nick Mazza. Nick Mazza has an enormous speed. Look at this, Nick Mazza also in the 119s. to have a quick look if yeah, Jeffrey Decker still quickest time in this race, 1:19.3. It's 2/10 quicker than Leo Oktarov. Curious to see if Leo is gonna see if he can slow down a little bit, get those tires up and running again, and then back out to really get that fastest lap in. Currently that holds by Jeffrey Decker. And we've seen this before in the race with Jeffrey. Nick Mazza has a lot of cars here behind him. And one of them is Chad Peterson. 2/10, look at this. Jeffrey Decker right behind there. He is lapped, but look at this. He has that speed. And he's going to make that move as well, I think. He is going to make that move. Look at that. He can do that so safely. This is really nicely done. Ah, but he's not going to hold it. No. Not going to make it any more difficult. He thought he might have a move to get to Chad Peterson. But now he knows if he's going to be in that battle with Chad Peterson and Nick Mazza, then... whoa! Who was that? That was Michael Rebak. In the back, we want to see a replay of that. That's Taco Bell in the corner. Oh, or Taco Bell not in the corner. Well, luckily that car is clean, so he can drive along with, yes, 15th position. That's currently what Michael needs to hold on to. This battle for Chad Peterson and Nick Mazza. And I'm going to look and see what Jeffrey Decker can see in this race. Oh, Jeffrey Decker is actually, is he? No, he's not a lap down. He's right in this battle. No. No, he's not in this battle. That's not possible. I was a little bit confused because J.R. Hoops and Jason Green are driving behind here, but currently Jeffrey Decker can hold on. Chad Peterson has been passed. Now it's up to Nick Mazza. Can he hold off Jeffrey Decker? Because if he can, that automatically means that Chad Peterson will not come any closer. Nick is doing the whole race already really well. Can he hold it off till the last part? That is the major question that we have over here. Jeffrey Decker is just maybe helping a little bit on Chaz Weber over there. While I say that, I do see the battle for John Fertata and Chris Giondellis. Chris holds off over there. And that's why they can actually pass. Let's not confuse the drivers, Nick Mazza, Chad Peterson, because they're still in that battle for the podium. Jeffrey Decker is in the middle over there. He is not a contester. He's currently driving on 12th position. But he has the speed of Leo Oktarov on that first position. So because he has the quickest lap, so he will try to do anything to unlap himself. Oh, Jeffrey Decker has removed himself from that race. Really, really nicely done. Was a little bit worried about getting a little bit in between those guys, but Jeffrey is now holding off, and he's actually right in there. And oh, Leo Oktarov went off track. Whoa, Leo, and that's Leo doesn't get hit. Whoa, Leo Oktarov went off track, doesn't get hit, and he can back on, and he had a big lead. Is that enough? Well, it's only 3.2 seconds now. Chaz Weber is thinking, at the first position. Well, actually he can. This is going to be an interesting last 2 minutes that we're going to get. And then, of course, we still have that battle for third position. Nick Mazza, Chad Peterson. Jeffrey Decker is going to look as an admin how much fun it is to see those guys battle up here. How much he's going to suffer for not joining this battle, because he needs to wait now and just driving along. while they go over here, I want to have a quick look for Leo Oktarov. How much impact does that have that he went off track? How much worries does he have? And maybe how much slower is he going to drive? Because I do see that Chess Weber is now getting closer and closer. Have a quick look at the sector times. Yeah, Chess Weber is coming closer. Is this enough? We probably only have 1 or 2 more laps to go. I don't think so. I think it's going to be Leo Oktarov. I hope for Chess that he comes closer. But he has currently that second position, and that's not something that Nick Matza can say. He's on that third position, but he has the fight with Chad Peterson. And they're just holding on. This is going to be that last battle till the end. Oh, side by side, very close. Wow. This is some real battling over here. This is amazing to see those guys do this. And it is Nick Matza currently holding off. But we will see this more. We still have 18 seconds, so that means... is anybody close? Do we see a white flag? Yes, we did see a white flag. Okay, Leo, you're going to win this race. UPA. I want to see the fight with Chad Peterson and Nick Matza, because this is going to be the battle for that last corner. Is Nick Matza going to hold on? Or is Chad Peterson coming by? We've seen this before in the last lap. And then it was really tight. And then they went side by side. If they can do that again, well, they can trying to do it. Look at this. Oh, and he comes closer and closer, and Nick Matza holds on, and Nick Matza was too close. That was too close for Nick Matza, and he's going to lose a lot of positions over there, because we now see that more people are going to pass him. And it is Chad Peterson who comes by. Nick Matza actually has to go into the pit, so he will lose a little bit, a lot of position. So Leo Oktarov, that's the corner where you went down and it didn't break you. You still had first position. Great move from your driving skill. What a driver that is. It doesn't matter in which car you put him. He just zooms on. So yeah, this was the Alt F4, the SNS Alt F4. I really enjoyed it. If you have any feedback from this race, go to Jeffrey Decker. If you have any feedback about the broadcast, just don't talk about it. I enjoyed to do it. I thought it was a great race. And yeah, too bad that we didn't see the end battle from Leo Oktarov and Jeffrey Decker. For that, we do have to go to next week, because every week is really fun over here. And I really enjoyed watching it. I hope next week I can maybe join the race. For now, I want to thank everybody for watching. Have a great evening, and we will see each other on Sunday night with the Sunday Night Skippy, of course. Good night.